Hello, beautiful friends. Today I'm going to share something the beauty industry doesn't want you to know. What if I told you that the secret to looking younger and more radiant isn't found in those $200 creams or painful procedures, but in what you put on your plate every single day? For decades, we've been convinced that beauty comes from jars and bottles. Meanwhile, the most powerful anti-aging solutions are sitting right in your kitchen. As someone who's worked with thousands of women over 50, I've seen how just 6 specific vitamins can transform aging skin, thinning hair, and brittle nails, often within weeks. These aren't miracle pills or complicated regimens. They're natural, affordable nutrients that work from within to restore what time naturally takes away. Because let's face it, while we can't stop the clock, we absolutely can influence how we age. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Drop your city in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based beauty secrets. Now, let's start with the most powerful collagen-building vitamin that can help smooth those wrinkles naturally. 1. Vitamin C, the collagen builder. When you think of vitamin C, you probably picture orange juice and fighting off colds. But here's what most people don't realize. This humble vitamin is actually your skin's best friend. In fact, it might be the closest thing to a fountain of youth we've discovered yet. Why? Because vitamin C is essential for making collagen. That magical protein that keeps your skin firm, elastic, and wrinkle-free. After 50, our bodies naturally produce about 1% less collagen each year. No wonder those lines start appearing. I'll never forget meeting Barbara, a vibrant 67-year-old from Chicago. She came to me frustrated after spending a small fortune on creams that promise miracles but deliver disappointment. "My medicine cabinet looks like a skincare store," she laughed. When she started boosting her daily vitamin C, the transformation was remarkable. Within just 8 weeks, her friends were asking what expensive procedure she'd had done. But it was just good nutrition working its magic. Think of vitamin C as your skin's personal bodyguard. Every day, your skin faces an army of free radicals. Those nasty molecules from sun exposure, pollution, and stress that break down collagen. Vitamin C neutralizes these attackers before they can damage your skin. It's like having security for your face. The best sources aren't just oranges. Red bell peppers actually contain 3 times more vitamin C than oranges. Other powerhouses include strawberries, kiwi, broccoli, and leafy greens. My favorite morning routine: a simple smoothie with spinach, strawberries, and a squeeze of lemon. Delicious and skin transforming. If you're considering supplements, aim for 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily, taken with food to prevent stomach upset. One important tip for us over 50 folks: our absorption decreases with age. So splitting your dose between morning and evening helps maximize benefits. How will you know it's working? Within about 4 to 6 weeks, you'll notice your skin feels firmer and more hydrated. Small lines may begin to soften, and you might even see that glow return. Have any of you noticed a difference in your skin when you eat more vitamin C-rich foods? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. 2-Biotin Vitamin B7 Hair and Nail Strengthener. Let's talk about something that happens to nearly every woman over 50. Looking in the mirror and wondering, what happened to my thick hair? Or glancing down at your once strong nails that now break at the slightest touch. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and you're not imagining things. After 50, our bodies produce less keratin, the protein that gives hair and nails their strength. That's where biotin, also known as vitamin B7, comes to the rescue. I remember when Martha from Phoenix came to me almost in tears. At 64, her once beautiful thick hair had become so thin she could see her scalp. I feel like I'm losing part of my identity," she confided. We started her on biotin-rich foods and a quality supplement. 3 months later, she called me excitedly. "My hairdresser just asked what I'm doing differently. My hair is growing in thicker, and I've got these baby hairs sprouting all over." Biotin works like a construction crew for your hair and nails. It helps build keratin, improves the infrastructure of your hair follicles, and strengthens the nail bed. Without enough biotin, your body simply can't create the strong, beautiful hair and nails you once had. How can you tell if you need more? Look for these signs: excessive hair shedding, split ends, brittle nails that peel easily, or nails with ridges and slow growth. Sound familiar? The good news: boosting your biotin is simple. Eggs, especially the yolks, are biotin gold mines. Other great sources include almonds, sweet potatoes, avocados, and salmon. Try starting your day with a veggie omelet topped with avocado. You'll get a hefty dose of biotin before you even leave the house. If you're considering supplements, most experts recommend 2,500 to 5,000 micrograms daily for visible results. One crucial note: if you're taking heart medication or antibiotics, talk to your doctor first, as biotin can interact with certain medications. Most women notice improvements within 3 to 4 months. Remember, your hair grows about ½ an inch monthly, so patience is key. And here's a bonus: many of my clients report increased energy and improved metabolism too. I'm curious, what changes have you noticed in your hair as you've gotten older? Share your experience below. 3. Omega-3 fatty acids, nature's skin moisturizer. Ever wonder why some women in their 70s still have that soft, supple skin, while others battle constant dryness and flakiness? The difference might be right on their dinner plate, specifically how many omega-3 fatty acids they're getting. I like to call omega-3s internal moisturizers. While everyone's rushing to slather expensive creams on the outside, these powerful fats work from the inside out, building your skin's natural moisture barrier. And let me tell you, no cream in the world can match what good nutrition does from within. Just last year, my neighbor Judy, at 72, complained that her skin had become so dry it felt like tissue paper. Despite using luxury moisturizers, nothing helped. When she started incorporating omega-3 rich foods daily, the transformation was remarkable. For the first time in years, she told me, "I don't feel like my skin is constantly thirsty." Here's why omega-3s work so well. They become part of your skin cell membranes, helping cells hold moisture and nutrients. They also calm inflammation, that hidden fire that accelerates aging. Think of inflammation as tiny sparks that slowly damage your skin. Omega-3s are like your personal firefighters. The best sources? Fatty fish leads the pack. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines are omega-3 powerhouses. Not a fish fan? No problem. Try walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. My easy omega-3 breakfast trick. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. You won't even taste it. If you're considering supplements, look for molecularly distilled fish oil. This means it's purified of contaminants. Start with 1,000 milligrams daily. One important caution: if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor first, as omega-3s can increase their effects. Most women notice improvements within 6 to 8 weeks. Your skin feels more comfortable, less tight, and has that healthy bounce when you touch it. And here's the wonderful bonus: while you're beautifying your skin, you're also supporting your heart, brain, and joints. I'm curious, have any of you noticed how your diet affects your skin's moisture level? Share your experiences below. Vitamin E, the skin repairer. If your skin could write a love letter to one vitamin, it would probably be addressed to vitamin E. While it doesn't get the spotlight like vitamin C, it's quietly working miracles behind the scenes, especially for those of us with skin that's seen a few decades of life. Vitamin E is like your skin's personal repair team. Every time sun damage, pollution, or just normal aging creates tiny tears in your skin, vitamin E rushes in to heal and restore. It's particularly amazing for those stubborn dry patches, fine lines around the eyes, and that general thinness that happens to our skin as we age. I'll never forget when Carol, a 68-year-old retired teacher, showed me the dramatic difference between her left and right hands. Her right hand, which she'd been faithfully applying a vitamin E oil to for years, looked easily 10 years younger than her left. I was my own science experiment, she laughed. Now I use it everywhere. What makes vitamin E so special is its ability to penetrate deep into the skin, neutralizing damaging free radicals before they can harm your skin cells. It's like having a bodyguard that also knows how to patch things up when trouble happens. Even better, vitamin E plays wonderfully with other nutrients, especially vitamin C. While vitamin C builds collagen, vitamin E protects it. They're the dynamic duo of youthful skin. That's why I always recommend getting both together. The best natural sources are nuts and seeds. Almonds, sunflower seeds, and hazelnuts are top choices. Avocados, spinach, and olive oil are excellent too. Try a simple spinach salad with avocado and sunflower seeds dressed with olive oil. You've just created a perfect vitamin E meal. For supplements, look for the D-alpha tocopherol form, not the synthetic DL version, at about 400 IU daily. One word of caution: if you're on blood thinners or have a bleeding disorder, check with your doctor first. How will you know it's working? Watch for improved healing. Those little cuts and scratches disappear faster. Your skin will feel more resilient, and stubborn dry patches will start to smooth out within about 4 to 6 weeks. Would love to hear from you. Have you tried vitamin E oil directly on your skin? What results did you see? Share in the comments. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Did you know that nearly 80% of women over 60 are deficient in what might be the most important beauty vitamin of all? I'm talking about vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. And this deficiency might explain why so many expensive skincare products fail to deliver the results they promise. Most people think vitamin D is just for bone health. But here's the fascinating truth. Every single skin cell has vitamin D receptors. These receptors control how your skin cells regenerate, repair damage, and maintain that healthy glow. Without enough vitamin D, your skin's renewal system simply can't function properly. I remember meeting Eleanor, a 74-year-old from Minnesota who complained about dull, lifeless skin that looked as gray as the winter sky. Blood tests revealed her vitamin D levels were critically low after years of northern living with limited sun exposure. 3 months after correcting her deficiency, her skin had a vibrant, healthy glow that no cream had ever given her. Here's what makes vitamin D unique. Our bodies can actually produce it when our skin is exposed to sunlight. It's the only vitamin with this superpower. But as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at this process. Add in sunscreen, which blocks vitamin D production, winter months, and indoor lifestyles, and you've got a recipe for deficiency. For those of us in northern states, getting enough vitamin D from October through March is particularly challenging. That's why a dual approach works best. Food sources plus smart supplementation. Few foods naturally contain vitamin D. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel are your best bets, along with egg yolks. Fortified foods like some milks and cereals help too. But for most women over 50, a supplement is necessary. Most experts recommend 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily for women over 50. Take it with a meal containing some healthy fat, as vitamin D is fat-soluble and needs fat for proper absorption. How quickly will you see results? Most women notice improved skin clarity and tone within 2 to 3 months of correcting a deficiency. The transformation can be remarkable. Brighter, more even-toned skin that looks alive and vibrant. I'm curious, how many of you have had your vitamin D levels checked? Were you surprised by the results? Let me know in the comments. 6. Coenzyme Q10, the cellular energizer. Here's a startling fact that explains a lot about aging skin. By the time you reach 60, your body produces less than half the coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, it did in your 20s. This dramatic decline affects everything from your energy levels to the firmness and resilience of your skin. CoQ10 is like the spark plugs in your car. Without it, the engine, your cells, can't convert fuel into energy. Every cell in your body needs CoQ10, but it's especially important for skin cells, which are constantly regenerating and repairing damage. I recall Diane, a vibrant 71-year-old who came to me puzzled about why her skin suddenly seemed to be falling. Despite a lifetime of good skincare, her facial contours were losing definition. After 3 months of CoQ10 supplementation, she excitedly reported that not only did her skin feel firmer, but she had the energy to keep up with her grandchildren again. What makes CoQ10 so powerful is its dual action. It energizes cells while simultaneously protecting them from damage. Think of it as both a battery charger and a shield. Without enough CoQ10, skin cells can't produce the collagen and elastin needed for that youthful bounce and firmness. The challenge is that few foods contain significant amounts of CoQ10. Organ meats like liver have the most, followed by fatty fish, whole grains, and nuts. For most women over 50, these dietary sources aren't enough to counteract the natural decline. That's where supplements come in. Look for the ubiquinol form of CoQ10, which is better absorbed by older adults than the ubiquinone form. Most studies show benefits with 100 to 200 milligrams daily. Take it with a meal containing some healthy fat to maximize absorption. Here's something important to know if you are taking statin medications for cholesterol. These drugs significantly reduce your body's CoQ10 production. If you're on statins and noticing skin changes or fatigue, CoQ10 supplementation becomes even more crucial. How soon might you see results? Most women notice improved skin firmness and energy within 8 to 12 weeks. The difference can be subtle at first. Your face might just look more rested, but continues to improve over time. I'd love to know, have any of you tried CoQ10 supplements? What changes did you notice in your skin or energy levels? Share your experience in the comments below. We've explored 6 powerful vitamins that can transform your appearance from the inside out. Vitamin C for collagen, Biotin for hair and nails, omega-3s for moisture, vitamin E for repair, vitamin D for renewal, and CoQ10 for cellular energy. The beauty industry might prefer you spend hundreds on creams and procedures, but true radiance starts with nourishing your body. Begin with just 1 or 2 of these nutrients that address your biggest concerns. Be patient and consistent. Lasting beauty isn't built overnight. Which of these vitamins will you try first? I'd love to hear in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who deserves to feel beautiful at any age.